Tonight's game.
Welcome to another edition of Butler County Lady Bears basketball here on 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ. I'm Nick Hott, joined tonight by the love doctor himself, Mr. Brady Jones. How are you doing tonight, Brady?
Nick, I'm doing fantastic.
Fantastic. I heard you had an archery shoot earlier today for the Butler County High School.
Did.
How'd you shoot?
I shot okay. The team's still holding first place. As you know, it's not just a shoot.
That's a team sport.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's a team sport, and tournament goes on till I think like 9 o'clock tonight.
9 o'clock. So we may catch the end of that on the way home then.
Maybe.
We'll see. But tonight we're going to play a basketball game first here. We're not. The Lady Bears are here in Russellville. So let's talk a little bit about this matchup in the pregame show brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. Russellville Lady Panthers come into this one 4-7. Lady Bears 9-3. Lady Bears 2-0 in the district. Russellville 1-3 in their district, having played a couple more district games. Last night, Russellville played a crosstown rivalry against Logan County. It was a doubleheader, boys and girls. This stadium that we're sitting in right now, mostly empty, had about 2,800 people in it. Believe it or not, I can't imagine trying to move in here with 2,800 people, let alone call a basketball game. But boys walked out of here for Russellville with the win, but the Lady Panthers fell to Logan County, putting them to 4-7 overall, 0-1 in their district, 1-3 on their region play. Coach Orlando Hayden looking to see something a little different out of these ladies tonight. Leading out for them with their lead scorer here, Larisha Cawthorn, 18.9 points per game. And if you remember correctly, whether you remember correctly or not, you might not remember, you might remember, I don't know. The Lady Bears played the Russellville Panthers back in December. It was actually the last ladies broadcast we did, Brady.
Really?
We have had some scheduling conflicts and some changes made to the women's schedule so much that we have had a couple changes to our schedule that have just resulted in us not calling any ladies games lately, and the last one we called was the Russellville Lady Panthers. So let's talk a little bit about what happened at that game in December. I mentioned number 4, Larisha Cawthorn. In that game, she put up a total of 14 points. Her average is 18.9, so the Lady Bears held her below her average in the last game. As a result of that, Amaya Collier, who usually scores 13.6, was able to put up 21. So really it lands on those two to lead this offense out. After that, you see a sharp drop in scoring, 7.9 points for Brinley Mason, 4.1 for Jordan Morris, 0.7 for Aubrey Cross, as you just keep going down the roster there. And this game lined up pretty much the same. Jordan Morris had 4. Mariah Boyd had 2. We don't have a number for her, but we're going to try to find out if they call her name or not. Maybe we'll go down to the press table here in a minute, see if we can get a hold of that one. And then also Jada Poindexter came in and put up a couple on that one as well. Let's talk about these Lady Bears in that game, though. Let me get back to a different page on the interwebs here. Lady Bears right now 9-3, 2-0 in the region. Jenna Phelps has 13.3 points per game total. In the Russellville matchup, Jenna was able to put up 18 total points, so beat her average in that game. Taylor Leach averages 10.1. Against this team, she scored 10, so she was just right on the mark. Bears really were able to play their game against the Panthers the last time we came together. Really want to try to see that again in this matchup today. Kennedy Rice had 8. Parker Willoughby had 4. Bailey Moore with 2. Anne-Marie Skaggs had 2. And Tinsley Belcher even came in and got a free throw in there to round out the scoring. That game was 45-42 or 43, one or the other. Double check. Let's see, points against. That's an easy way to figure this out. It'd be really good if I could read some of this stuff I was looking at, Brady.
It would be great.
I'd be a lot better at this then. 45-43. We won this one by 1 field goal with 7:15 left to go before this next one tips off. So Lady Bears, looking to make a lot of the same patterns they did in the last game. Get ahead, stay ahead. Don't let this one come down to the wire tonight, I think is the goal. They want to try to hold Larisha Cawthorn below her average and Amaya Collier tonight. If they can do a little bit of defensive focus here, they might have this one in the bag, but we will see how it goes. There's 6.5 before tip-off. And Brady is getting down here to some DJ Khaled and Ludacris.
That's ludicrous.
That's That's Brady's jam, y'all. This is his kind of music. Every time he pulls up in a parking lot that I'm there, his car is just thumping and jamming to music just like what you hear in the background here right now. So he is quite at home tonight in Russellville because he feels like all he does is win.
Now, anyone that knows me knows that that is just not the case.
You're right. Your Conway Twitty has to come first. All right. Delta Faucet, keys to the game, Brady. We've talked about these two teams. We talked about what happened the last time they matched up against each other when the Lady Bears were at home. Different situation tonight. We're in Russellville's house. What do you think is some of the keys to the game for these two teams, or for the Lady Bears tonight?
I think if we can come out and play aggressively, not too aggressively, but keep that pressure on Russellville, we'll see some good things, especially in the first half. And if we can keep that momentum going throughout the game, I think we'll see are you okay?
I am. I've never had this particular style of energy drink before, but it's the only one they had, and I don't know if I'm ever going to get one again. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I think I got my point across.
I think you did too. A couple others I'm going to throw on here. Rebounds tonight. We have got to rebound a little bit more. Right now, Jenna Phelps is carrying us on the rebound game with 95 total on the season. She's got 8 per game, but Larisha Cawthorn has 12 per game. We are going to have to get competitive on the boards, get aggressive, get underneath there. It'd be good to see Parker Willoughby and Anne-Marie Skaggs get under there and grab a few more than they did in that last game. Just get aggressive under the basket. Don't let them take a second shot. That's really where Larisha Cawthorn puts up all those numbers. She'll pick up a rebound off of Amaya Collier's 3 points and put it back for 2, and then all of a sudden she's going to see that rebound game go up and those shooting percentages go up. We want to just get aggressive, especially when we're on defense, to get that rebound and get it to the other end of the court. So that's going to be your Delta Faucet. Keys to the game brought to you by Delta, who has the keys to your successful career. Go to delta.com to apply and join Delta's winning team. All right, we got about 4.5 left. We still got a national anthem to play, and both teams have gone back to the locker room for their final moments. So we're going to go back to our locker room, back to the station for just a moment. Take a quick break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
This drink is awful. But I need the caffeine though. I got to keep drinking it.
I brought you in at just the right time.
He caught me. I was going, All right, a minute to go before we get to these the starting lineups here. Listen to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ, Butler County Lady Bears basketball here at Russellville. Nick Hott, Brady Jones, and Grant. What's your last name, Grant?
Jones.
Grant Jones running the camera for us. So I'm going to get some new folks in here helping us out tonight, see if we can get a little bit more better camera work than you're used to out of me. All right, we're under a minute. If they do happen to play a national anthem, which they've not indicated they will, but if they do, we're going to let that patriotic moment happen under a commercial or two because we don't want to get thrown off of the YouTubes for copyrighted material. And as Lady Bears are in their shoot around, Lady Bears in black tonight, Russellville in the white. What? I'm just getting a weird look from Brady. I don't know why. Anyway, here we go with your, let's see if it's going to be starting lineups or national anthem.
Seeing some people with their hands over their hearts. So I'm going to say.
Do you?
I do.
I do too. So we're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Studel Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Studel Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation. They can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Studel Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Porter Pike Road in Bowling Green. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today.
All right, Lady Bears against the Russellville Lady Panthers tonight. We're going to start off with our starting lineups for the Lady Bears. We got Jenna Phelps. We got Taylor Leach. I see Anne-Marie Skaggs, Kennedy Rice, and Parker Willoughby to start us out with our starting five tonight. Anne-Marie Skaggs, we don't really talk about enough. 47 total points on the season, 3.9 per game for the freshman. Shoots 60% from the charity stripe so far, matching her percentage and almost all of her stats as well, with the exception of rebounds, is Kennedy Rice. She's got 64 rebounds on the season, but pretty much otherwise she's right there with her. 3.9 points per game, 60% from the stripe. For Russellville, starting out number 22, said Aubrey Cross. She's wearing 22. Larisha Cawthorn, number 23. Jayla Keys. Number 21, Jordan Morris. And then number 3, the 5'8 senior, Amaya Collier. So just a quick update if you happen to know the rosters or are keeping up with it at home. Aubrey Cross, normally listed at number 24 on KHSAA, is currently wearing 22 tonight. So quick correction on our score sheet, and if you hear us struggling with that one, that will be why. All right. They are at the circle on the Big R here in Russellville, ready to tip this one off. Brady, any final thoughts before we get going here?
No, not from me.
All right, here we go. Tip-off is up. Jenna controls it, gets it over to Anne-Marie. She's fouled, no call. Collier all over her. Gets it over here to Taylor, gets it ahead now to Jenna Phelps. Phelps going to drive inside from the right, kick it back up top to Leach. Leach fakes a three, gets it over to Parker Willoughby. Willoughby drives inside with it, gets it down inside to Kennedy Rice over her head and out of bounds. It's going to be Russellville ball. 7:43 on the clock. 0-0 is your score here in the first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. They get it in now to Cawthorn. Cawthorn going to bring it across the timeline quick. Stops right at the perimeter and backs down. She's got Jenna Phelps sticking with her. This was the matchup we saw back in December. It worked out pretty well to limit Cawthorn's shots. But she's going to fire it now down over to Cross. Cross trying to find somebody open on the inside. Doesn't. Throws it back across the timeline, and it's picked up by number 21, Jordan Morris. It's going to be Lady Bears ball with over and back. 7:23 on the clock. 0-0. As Willoughby gets it into Leach. Leach brings it up, gives it back to Willoughby on the left side. Gets Kennedy Rice cycling up to the top. Now Willoughby back up to the top after she hands it off to Phelps. Phelps gives it back to her, back over to Leach now on the left side. Head fakes a three, gets it to Willoughby, who shoots a three off the front of the rim, no good. And rebound almost goes out of bounds. Jenna Phelps comes down with it. Tries, I don't know if they're going to call that a shot or a pass, but either way, she was fouled.
That was on the Lady Panthers, number 4.
We're going to call it a shooting foul. LaRisha Cawthorn picks up her first, team's first, sends Jenna Phelps to the line. It's still 0-0 with 7:02. Make it 1-0 as Jenna Phelps hits her first one in this final finish trip to the stripe. As she gets set now for her second shot, it goes up. Off the back of the rim, falls in, it's good. There is a dead spot on the back of that rim. It didn't bounce as high as I would have expected it to. Russellville brings it down quick, tries to get it ahead to Cawthorn. Cross gets a hold of it. No, Morris gets a hold of it and loses it out of bounds, but there is a foul.
Foul's on the Lady Bears, number 24, Kennedy Rice.
Kennedy Rice going to pick up that foul, her first, team first, and we're going to see Morris to the line now. I'm not going to talk about her shooting percentage until after she finishes her shot. First shot is up, no good. Because I jinx this whenever I say it beforehand.
That is very correct.
6:53 left, 2-0 Lady Bears lead. Morris looking to make it 2-1 with her second shot. It is maybe, well, now it's up. Off the backboard, didn't even touch the rim. Comes down. Lady Bears are going to control it. Why don't they stop play after that?
I don't know.
I've seen that happen a couple times this season, and I've questioned why. It's just a rule I'm unaware of, I guess. They do not allow that rebound on that second shot for some reason. Anyway, Taylor Leach has it from three-point range, up off the backboard, no good. Cleaned up and gets it ahead now to Cross. It's punched out of bounds by the Lady Bears. Cross had him beat to the rim, but they punched out of bounds to keep her from scoring. 6:35 with 2-0 left. Excuse me, 2-0 with 6:35 left. Lady Bears on the defense here. They get it inside to Cawthorn. She shoots three, no good, cleaned up by Phelps. Under 6.5 now. Phelps brings it down right side, gives it up top to Parker Willoughby, who's going to run the point a little bit here. Over to Leach. As Kennedy Rice cycles in, just gets it into Phelps at the free throw line, off the feet of Cawthorn on a dribble. Have to work it back up top to Taylor Leach. Good communication down here by the Lady Bears. Coach Belcher giving some instructions. Rice cycles up top, but the ball goes to the right to Phelps. Got Cawthorn all over. Leach fires it all the way up to the elbow and then kicks it back out to Phelps. Gets it over to Parker Willoughby, who shoots, and she's going to be fouled. No, they called her for a walk. So with 5:53 left, Russellville is going to take over under the Lady Bears basket. Lady Bears lead 2-0. Into Cawthorn. She's going to bring it across the timeline. Down in the corner now to Cross. Out of the hands of Kennedy Rice into the hands of Cawthorn. Parker Willoughby rebounds it. There's a scrum for it. Are they going to call a jump ball? They are. It's going to be Lady Bears ball. No, Russellville ball. I got excited.
It's okay.
5.5 left to go. In now to Collier for 3. Nothing. Cleaned up by Phelps. Again, we talked about those rebounds. Taylor Leach has it. She's got numbers. She's driving ahead. Oh, tossed one to Anne-Marie Skaggs. It was almost picked off. Anne-Marie goes up to shoot and is fouled. That is going to be Larisha Cawthorn's second. And that is pretty huge for them to be scoreless with 5:24 left and have Cawthorn now, the sophomore lead scorer, down for 2 fouls already. Would not shock me to see her sit as Anne-Marie Skaggs goes to the line now for a final finish trip to the stripe. Skaggs' first shot is up. Off the front of the rim, no good. Not a lot of bounce off this rim down here, I'm noticing. It's just dead. Cawthorn is going to take a seat. Brindley Mason in now for Russellville, senior.
Very dull rim.
It's just dead. There's no bounce to it. But sometimes that's the way it goes. Anne-Marie's second shot is up and in. (3-0) Lady Bears lead. Collier having trouble getting it across the timeline. Finally gets it over to Morris. Morris drives up right side. She cannot shake Jenna Phelps. Tries to get it ahead to Cross. It's going to go out of bounds on Cross. Correction, Morris. It'll be Russellville ball. And Collier goes up to shoot from the elbow. Is blocked by Anne-Marie Skaggs. She gets it ahead now to Taylor Leach. To Jenna Phelps, cutting underneath for 2. Phelps is going to get an opportunity here for an and 1 shot as she is fouled. Let's see who that foul is on.
This will be her second trip to the final finish free throw line.
Yes, it is. Brindley Mason picks up her first. Did I say it was her first one?
No.
No.
You just didn't mention our sponsor.
Oh, thank you. Shot is up, no good. Anne-Marie Skaggs on the rebound, gets it back. Oh, is just fouled all over the place. No call. Now they do call a walk as one of the Russellville players falls with it. I guess she moved a little too much. It's going to be Lady Bears ball. 4:52 left to go. Bears lead 5-0. 3 fouls on the Panthers, 1 foul on the Bears. Parker Willoughby with a quick jumper, no good. Gets her own rebound. She's fighting off 3 people to get that rebound. Then comes back down again, and it's a jump ball. This one's going Lady Bears' way. Under their own basket now, Jenna Phelps on the inbound. 4:43 left to go in this first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust. We've got some personnel changes coming up for Russellville in just a second. But first, a three-pointer by Taylor Leach. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. 3-point play as Collier is getting double-teamed in the backcourt. They are not going to let her come out with some scores again in this one. And it's punched out by Jenna Phelps. She's got numbers. She's by herself. Puts it up, layup, perfect. And we got a timeout now. Score is 10-0. Lady Bears have taken a lead. We have got a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here with 4:25 left to go in this first quarter. Lady Bears lead 10-0, Brady. You look like you have something to say.
I do.
Go for
what the Lady Bears came out and did. They came out and they played aggressively, and it shows.
They've also been getting those rebounds.
That's part of that. You know what I mean.
I'll tell you what's aggressive. The taste of this here particular soda, it is called a Rockstar energy drink. I've never had one of these, and I will avoid them in the future. This is just nasty. All right, here we go.
If they would like to sponsor us, we will gladly accept.
I'll wear whatever T-shirt they send me. I'll sell their stuff. Just because I don't drink it don't mean nothing. All right, in for the Lady Bears, you've still got your starting 5. Phelps, Rice, Leach, Skaggs, and Willoughby. We've had a change in personnel here for Russellville. Trying to see who it is. Russellville inbounds the ball, and we're in full court right now. Lady Bears in the press. Gets it ahead to Collier. Collier going to drive up left side, drive inside. Just hits the bottom of the backboard, comes straight back down. She's trying to punch it out and almost hits Kennedy Rice. Pass way down to Phelps, and it's knocked out of bounds. Let's see who they're going to call it on. They're going to say it is Russellville's ball. Russellville inbounds it now to Collier. She's facing down Anne-Marie Skaggs, not who I would want to try to bring the ball down against. She fires it ahead now to number 23, Keys. And Taylor Leach picks up a little tic-tac foul. It's going to remain Russellville ball.
Her first, team second.
In for Russellville now, we have number 2. I'm guessing that's Mariah Boyd. That's who we're going to call it. They inbound the ball. It's stolen by Phelps, and we've got a foul now against Amaya Collier.
Foul on the Lady Panthers, number 3, Amaya Collier. Her first, team's fourth.
Phelps to inbound the ball with 3:53 left to go. Gets it ahead to Rice. Up top to Leach. She's going to drive inside, give it right back to Rice for 2.
Basket by Rice.
3:45 left to go. Collier double teamed, has to give it ahead to Keys. Keys works her way across the timeline, is double teamed. She walked, no call, gets it over now to Boyd. Boyd's pass is punched back to Collier on a deflection. Collier brings it up left side. She's working her way into the elbow now. Inside the lane, turns, shoots off the back of the rim, no good. Cleaned up by Rice, and extra contact, goes out of bounds. But they're going to call it Bears ball, or Lady Bears ball.
In for Russellville, number 12, Madison Kimbrough.
Ava Wilson checking in now for the Lady Bears. Do we have her on the roster?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm writing her in. We have her now. 44, Ava Wilson has checked in for the Lady Bears as who's taking a seat. We'll
Kennedy
figure
Rice.
Out. Kennedy Rice took a seat. Scrum on the floor. It's still 12-0, 3 minutes left. Jump ball. Ava Wilson, good to get her hands in on that one. She's coming off the bench and getting involved early. Keys checks it in now to Morris. Over to Collier. Collier double teamed by Parker Willoughby and Anne-Marie Skaggs. That's a nightmare. All right, she gets it now ahead to Brindley Mason. Drives inside, puts one up, toilet bowls its way out. Cleaned up by Ava Wilson, who had some heavy contact, if they call it. Jordan Morris will pick up her first. Team 5th already, as the Lady Bears are one away from the bonus. That was a little aggressive right there, that physicality that we saw against Ava. Over here to Anne-Marie Skaggs on the right side, back up top to Taylor Leach. Anne-Marie takes it back on the right. Gets it down inside to Ava. Oh, she tries to hand it out up top to Jenna Phelps. It's stolen away by Collier. Collier's facing down Taylor Leach. She puts one up and in. First points of the game for Russellville. 2:20 left in the first quarter. 12-2, Lady Bears lead. Leach brings it across the timeline right up to the top of the key and fires it over to Parker Willoughby on the left. Down in the corner now to Anne-Marie Skaggs. Back over to Parker Willoughby on the left wing. She fires across the court to Taylor Leach, who thinks about that three, but she waits until she gets Anne-Marie under the basket in position. She's immediately double-teamed and trapped, gets it out to Jenna Phelps. Back inside now to Ava Wilson. She fires one up, rebounded, but stolen away by Jenna Phelps. And she puts one up. Parker Willoughby on the rebound puts one up, and she gets fouled on the putback. So Parker will go to the line.
Panthers, number 15, Brindley Mason. First, second, team 6.
Who's that on that foul there, Brady?
Brindley Mason, number 15.
She's picked up her second, team 6, as Parker Willoughby goes to the line for a final finish. Trip to the stripe with 1:53 left. First shot off the front of the rim, no good.
Entering the game for the Lady Panthers, number 35, Kilby Long.
Mason taking a seat, Kilby Long coming in. Willoughby's first shot, no good. She gets set for her second shot. It is up. It is in. 13-0, or 13-2 rather. Lady Bears take quite the lead here. No lead is safe this early in the game. Lady Panthers try to get something moving. It's punched out of bounds by the Lady Bears. Kilby Long will be checking this one in for the Lady Panthers. Gets it into Collier. Collier having some struggles here with Cawthorn on the bench after 2 quick fouls early in this one. Got number 12, Madison Kimbrough, in there as well. She kicks it over to Cross, who takes a step before she dribbles and gets called for a walk. Lady Bears ball, 1:32 left in the first quarter, brought to you by Morgantown Bank and Trust.
Just to my knowledge, not a student section for Logan County.
Not right now. I mean, a Saturday night game.
Oh, it is Saturday. I forgot.
Yep, there's just not that many people here tonight, which is why we're bringing it to you over the air, on the YouTube and on the radio. Collier drives all the way down, puts up a little 9-foot jumper, no good. Phelps on the rebound, fires it ahead to Taylor Leach, out off the tips of her fingers and out of bounds. Minute 9 left, 13-2. Lady Bears still lead, but it's going to be Lady Panthers ball. Cross checks it in now to Collier. Lady Bears applying some token pressure, but then as soon as she hits three-quarter court, Parker Willoughby's all over her. She fires it ahead, gives it to Taylor Leach instead on the steal. She's going to drive all the way up, put a layup, no good. And Collier with the rebound. She walked, no call, gets it ahead to Cross. Cross tries a cross-court pass, and it's stolen by Leach as well. Leach is just going to do everything she can to make sure the Lady Bears maintain possession. Gets it to Parker Willoughby for 2. Good teamwork, good passing, great rebounds and steals by the Lady Bears. 30 seconds left in this first quarter, 15-2. Lady Panthers are frustrated to say the least. Collier gets it up top to Kimbrough on the left wing. She's trapped. Kimbrough gets it out to 23, Keys. Keys is going to try to drive in, puts one up, gets called for a charge. Anne-Marie went down, and I heard as soon as she hit the floor, Jason Skaggs is sitting just a little in front of me, and he said charge, and he was right.
That was on Keys, number 23.
Keys will pick up her first, team 7th.
Entering the game for the Lady Panthers, number 5, Jada Poindexter.
Jada Poindexter coming in, and Collier taking a seat. The only player to have scored now, only one foul, taking a seat to end this first quarter. Taylor Leach brings us down across the timeline with under 5 seconds to go. Parker Willoughby from the elbow. Shot is blocked by Kimbrough. She's not going to be able to do anything with it. Fires one out. No good. And we're going to end this first quarter 15-2. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Looking for something to give you that pick-me-up in the morning? What about a filling dinner? You should head to Hardee's in Morgantown. They have everything you need when it comes to breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They have fluffy biscuits, crunchy hash browns, mouth-watering burgers, tacos, burritos, fried chicken tenders, ice cream, and many more delicious items. You can have a great dinner before cheering on the sports teams of Butler County. Their friendly and talented staff will make sure your order is fresh and filling. Located on Veterans Way. Hardee's, where the food's the star.
Brady's getting protective of his buttons over here.
I told you, I like pressing buttons, pushing buttons.
You push my buttons, I'll tell you that. All right, here we go for this second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Lady Bears lead in this one, 15-2.
Listen, you put me on tech, and I'm going to run the best tech area so you can keep that focus on the game and give us your best.
You know, it's hard to find good help. We're looking for people all the time. If you want to come up here and take Brady's spot, let me know. Cell phone number is 870-222-7604. We're always looking for good people to help us out here.
You trying to replace me?
No, you cannot be replaced. Why would I try? And by that, I mean your charming personality, your skills, your talents. I don't know if we could replicate that. I didn't forget. Here we go, folks, 15-2. Lady Bears lead against the Lady Panthers, who are struggling here. We've only got 2 points by Amaya Collier. Larisha Cawthorn, usually their lead scorer, came in early and picked up 2 fouls. She has taken a seat and is still not back in this one. Here we go. Taylor Leach brings it across the timeline for the Lady Bears. Gets it over here to Bailey Moore, who's checked in. Down on the corner to Phelps. Was that a 3?
3-point basket by Phelps.
It sure was. Jenna Phelps with the Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, 3-point play as Collier is going to bring it across the timeline now. Anne-Marie Skaggs is all over her. She gets to the elbow, runs inside, goes up for a shot, no good, and she's fouled. I believe that's going to go against Ava Wilson, her first, team 3rd for the Lady Bears.
Number 44, Ava Wilson.
Foul count, 3 for the Lady Bears, 7 for the Lady Panthers as Amaya Collier puts her first one up and in. Now we've got Risha Cawthorn checking back into this one. Keelby Long coming out. Cawthorn, again, the lead scorer for the Lady Panthers this season, went out early with 2 quick fouls, and now she's back in for this second quarter. Second shot is up off the back of the rim, comes down. Cawthorn struggles to come up with it. She does, fires it out, and he runs out of bounds. That second shot was no good by Collier. It is 18-3, 7:28 left to go, as Russellville is going to check this one back in. It looked like Bailey Moore was trying to throw it back in bounds, but she was sailing out of bounds with it, and when her feet hit the ground. Collier trying to work somebody in and out here. Gets to Kimbrough for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Cleaned up by Phelps. Phelps, again, over the head of Taylor Leach in traffic and goes out of bounds. It's going to be Lady Panthers ball. Kimbrough going to check it in for Russellville. 18-3, 7:11 left to go in the second quarter, brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Cawthorn has it. Is not double teamed the way Collier has been, so I think they're just going to let Cawthorn play her own game, and they're going to double team Collier tonight since she gave us so much trouble back in December. Cawthorn has it on the right side, gets it ahead inside now to Cross. Not Cross, Morris, who walks as she tries to get it out. It's going to go Lady Bears' way. 6:50 on the clock, 18-3 as they get it into Anne-Marie Skaggs. Anne-Marie back to Taylor Leach before they cross the timeline. Kennedy Rice getting over to the table to check back in at the next break. Leach down in the corner to Phelps. Inside to Ava Wilson. She puts up no good on the layup. Anne-Marie Skaggs on the putback, no good. Collier comes down with it, drives the length of the court, tries to go up for a shot, gets blocked, gets it over to Cawthorn, who blocks him out so Collier can take a long two-point shot, no good. Cawthorn on the rebound, no good. Ava Wilson on the rebound now gets it ahead to Taylor Leach. Leach going to drive it across the timeline. 6:15 left to go, 18-3. She gets it over to Bailey Moore. Back over across to the other side on the right to Anne-Marie. Moore came in to shoot, got fouled on the rebound, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Fouls on the Lady Panthers, number 14, Marley Mason.
Number 14, Marley Mason.
Number 32 on our roster.
That's right, picks up her first foul. Tell you what, folks need to start getting their stuff right on KHSAA. Bailey Moore, first shot is up and in, her first point of the game. I have put my points in the wrong column here. Second shot is up and no good. And they called a push on somebody. Who we got?
It's going to be Marley Mason's second.
Well, we get on the board one way or the other, I guess. 19-3, 6:04 left to go.
Fouls on the Lady Panthers, number 14, Marley Mason. Her second, team's 9.
And
Bailey Moore is going to return to the line.
that's right. Only 1 second has ticked off the clock, and Bailey Moore's going to get another crack at this one. 19-3. She's going to look to make this a little bit bigger lead for the Lady Bears, and she does. It's up and it's in. In the bonus now with a 1-and-1 opportunity, Bailey Moore's going to get a second shot.
The Lady Panthers, number 35, Kilby Long.
Kilby Long back in now as Mason takes a seat. Moore's second shot falls in. Am I correct? She's 3 for 4 right now?
She is 3 for 4.
3 for 4 in a matter of 3 seconds. That's pretty good.
Looking to improve on her average.
What's her average, Brady?
42%.
Well, she's at 75% tonight. Collier gets across the timeline up ahead to Cawthorn, free throw line. She gets it down over to Kilby Long. She's going to drive baseline, fire one up, no good. It's blocked. It tipped one or the other as it went up. Either way, Jenna Phelps came down with it. 5:40 left to go, 21-3. Lady Bears gets it ahead to Bailey Moore at the corner. Back up top to Jenna Phelps, over to Taylor Leach, left side, gets it down inside now to Ava Wilson, who's fouled as she shoots. And that's going to be Kilby Long's first. If I'm seeing this correctly, I should wait until they call it. He put up 53, then he quickly switched his fingers for 35. And that's going to send Ava Wilson to the line for 2. Well, for a 1-and-1. First shot is up and in.
No, she's got 2.
That was a shooting foul, that's right. I'm glad I got Brady here to keep me straight. Second shot as she gets ready.
An impossible task.
It's up. Rattles around and falls in. I don't have any stats on Ava So as far as I'm concerned, she's 100% on the season.
Bears lead Russellville 23-3.
5:25 left to go in the second quarter. Brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Record Services. Collier brings it deep right. Gets a screen by Cross. Fakes a shot from the free throw line. Tries to fire it inside to Cawthorn. Does not. Gets it stolen away by the Lady Bears. Bailey Moore drives all the way down, shoots one. It is rebounded by the Lady Panthers. Collier has it now back on the other end. She drives into the key. It gets stolen. Lands in the hands of Kilby Long, though. Man, this is physical. Cawthorn tries to come in there and break up that rebound party. And the ball goes out of bounds on the Lady Bears. No fouls with all that pushing and shoving and that much physical play. This is, oh, here we go. Mariah Mason coming back in now as Kimbrough comes back out. Kilby Long is going to check this one in for the Lady Panthers. She gets it into Collier. Collier up top to Cawthorn. She shoots a long three off the front of the rim, no good. Morris picks it up, tries to put back. Don't even know that she was aiming for the basket. But number 2, Boyd, picks it up, puts it back in for her first points of the night, and only the 5th for the Lady Bears. Bailey Moore for 3 off the back of the rim, no good. Cawthorn gets it ahead to Collier. Taylor Leach punches it out for her, and Parker Willoughby's getting set to check back in. She does for Taylor Leach. 4:26 left to go, 23-5. Lady Bears still lead. Taylor Leach taking a seat after scoring 3 so far in this one. Cawthorn gets it into Collier. Anne-Marie Skaggs is getting ready at the table to check in as well. Collier drives all the way in, and no call, but she bumped into somebody. Shot is up. They're going to call a jump ball.
Interesting.
That's a word. All right, Russellville ball. Anne-Marie Skaggs checks in. Abel Wilson going to take a seat. 4:14 left to go. 23-5.
She's played a hard few minutes this game.
Cawthorn through the free throw line, puts it up for 2, no good. Oh, Parker Willoughby just snatches it out of the hands of Morris. I thought they'd call a jump ball, but she just did it too quick. Collier punches it out. It's going to be Lady Bears ball into their own basket. 4 minutes left. This one's going pretty quick. 23-5, Lady Bears lead. 10 fouls now for Russellville. Only 3 for the Lady Bears. Phelps from the right wing brings it inside a little bit. Goes in, goes out. Cawthorn on the rebound. She's going to drive it across the timeline. She's only got Bailey Moore. She shoots, no good. Bailey Moore's going to pick the foul, though. Little contact foul. Going to send Cawthorn to the line. 3:48 left to go, 23-5 as Cawthorn gets set to shoot. First shot is up and in. Cawthorn finally on the board tonight. She gets set for her second shot. In for the Lady Bears right now, you got Phelps, Moore, Skaggs, Rice, and Willoughby. Second shot by Cawthorn is up and in.
I'll tell you what I'd like to see. I'd like to see a 30-point lead and a running clock.
Huh. It's hard to see in a basketball game. You get it every now and then in football, but it's pretty rare in a basketball game. It's not impossible. Phelps gets it over to Parker Willoughby. It bounces off her face and into the hands of Cawthorn. Cawthorn drives all the way down the court, puts up 2, and they're going to call Bailey Moore for her second. Basket by Cawthorn is good. It's 23-9 right now. As she gets set. Here we go. 3:31 on the clock, 23-9. Lady Bears still in the lead in this second quarter. Brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Cawthorn's shot up. Bounces straight up off the back of the rim and comes right back in, rattles around and gets its way in there for the and one. 23-10. Lady Bears now have it. Taylor Leach gets it over to Parker Willoughby, left side down the corner to Anne-Marie Skaggs. Anne-Marie's going to drive inside, get it back out up top to Taylor Leach. Leach looking for some room on the inside, can't find it against the Lady Panthers, so she's going to back it out. get some help from Kennedy Rice on the left wing. She goes down the baseline to Anne-Marie Skaggs in the corner. Back up top now to Willoughby for three. No good. Cleaned up by Cawthorn. Cawthorn gets it ahead to Collier. Collier is covered by Anne-Marie. No, Parker Willoughby. And Parker Willoughby goes down, but they call her for the foul. She really wanted that charge, but she moved her feet. Collier goes to the line now. 6 fouls after this. We are in the bonus, or Russellville would be in the bonus, rather. Cawthorn's first shot is up off the back of the rim, no good. Collier, not Cawthorn. Oops.
That's okay.
Collier gets set now at the line for her second. Oh, we're going to have a lane violation, but it's good. They're just going to let it roll. Collier's first shot, or second shot goes in as Phelps took a little stutter step into the lane, but they didn't call it. 2:50 on the clock, 23-11. Phelps at the top gets it over to Taylor Leach for three. Off the rim, no good. To Collier on the rebound. She drives all the way down against Taylor Leach, who they lose it out of bounds, but they're going to get Anne-Marie on a foul here. As Cawthorn was going for it. So right now, Leach, Willoughby, Rice, Skaggs, Moore, and Wilson all have one apiece. And Lady Panthers are in the bonus as Cawthorn gets set to shoot 1-1.
Lady Panthers have cut the lead down from 20 to 12.
And they've done it pretty quickly. Mostly all in this second, actually all in this second quarter. 23-11, 2:36 left to go. Cawthorn. Shot is up. No good. She will not get the and one opportunity here. As it's rebounded by Rice, she gets it ahead to Taylor. Leach moves it across the timeline now. 2:25 left to go. They're just going to sit out deep for this one if they can. Gets it over to Willoughby. Willoughby back up top to Leach. She's going to slow things down. She's got Anne-Marie moving inside a little bit. Real slow, uncovered, but oh no, a scrum for the ball. There is a jump ball as Mariah Boyd gets in there. And Ava Wilson checks in for Kennedy Rice. I don't think any of the players on the court knows whose ball it is. We've got some sort of spill or something over here on the court. I don't know what this is. And Coach Belcher is going to take the cleanup moment to talk to her players. We've got a powder of some kind or something spilled on the floor. I don't know what this is.
Interesting.
You see that?
I do.
Looks like baby powder on the floor over here in front of Lady Bears bench. And I don't know what that is, but we got a timeout here with 2:11 left to go, 23-11 here in this second quarter. Brought to you by Chad's Auto Body and Wrecker Service. Lady Bears in the lead. And they're getting this all cleaned up, mopped up. I don't know what in the world that stuff is, like Gatorade powder almost or something. But they're going to have to take a few minutes and make sure this isn't slicking up the floor even after they sweep it. May have to mop it and dry it. We'll have to find out. Either way, we're going to take a quick timeout here with 2:11 left to go. 23-11. Lady Bears back in action at home on Tuesday night against Hancock County. And we'll be bringing you some info on the boys as well as what we're calling this week. But right now, we're back to the action as Jenna Phelps gets it into Taylor Leach. 2:10 left on the clock, 23-11. Lady Bears, 12-point lead. Leach over to Phelps up top. She moves over to the left, gets down the corner to Anne-Marie Skaggs. Anne-Marie up top to Phelps now. As Leach backs out to the circle and gets it. Under 2 minutes now. Phelps gets it on the left side. They're trying to get open for a three. She gets it across court to Parker Willoughby. A little skip pass here. Up top to Leach, minute 45. They have successfully killed about 30 seconds here. Over to Phelps. Drives inside, fires it out to Leach. The beauty of not having a shot clock is you can do this for the next 90 seconds and end the quarter and end the half if they'll let you. Over to Willoughby. Over to Leach. She's going to be at the top. Left side to Phelps now. In the corner to Anne-Marie Skaggs, covered by Cawthorn. They're just trying to draw somebody out for a foul. Phelps hits it out up top again. Over to Phelps from Leach. Skip pass to Willoughby now. Willoughby's going to bring it up to the center. Go over to Phelps. Back up top to Willoughby. Willoughby drives inside. Gives it to Leach. I can't tell what they're doing. They might be trying to get somebody open for a three here, but they now have a minute left in the half as Willoughby fakes a three and drives in and out. Puts it up. Whoop. Backs it out on her own. 50 seconds. Lady Bears just working this 2-3. Phelps drives all the way inside, gives it out to Willoughby. This is some disciplined play by these Lady Bears to not try to pull the trigger on one. Gets it ahead to Ava Wilson. Looks like the plan was to get it down to about 30 seconds and let her shoot. They do. No good. Cawthorn cleans it up. Drives down the court and puts up two. It's going to give the Lady Bears the ball back with 25 seconds left to go. Leach going to bring it across the timeline and try to see what the Lady Bears are going to set up here. Leach drives it down, tries to give it ahead to Parker Willoughby and fires it out of bounds. Just a little miscue between those two players. And I think they're trying to say that Russellville tipped it. Okay, they got it right. It's Russellville ball. Russellville's fans were under the impression they were about to take this away from them, but that's not the case. 17 seconds left to go. As Collier has it to bring it across the timeline. They're going to get a shot at one more with a 10-point deficit. They're going to try to cut it under 2 digits if they can. Gets it down here to Mariah Boyd for 3. And that's going to cut it to 8, 23-15. Lady Bears lead at the half. Keep it right here. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Stop by the Green River Feed Mill for all of your supplies and feed needs. They're ready for another season of Butler County High School sports. Get ready to cheer for your Bears and Lady Bears. Their staff is ready to help you find what you need. Stop by across from Hometown IGA to see how they can help you today. When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing them for their vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. Studel Financial Services in Bowling Green is ready to help you file your taxes this season. Tax season can be a stressful time, but it doesn't have to be. Studel Financial Services is here to provide a hassle and worry-free experience. Their experts have years in the industry and know exactly how to get you the best deal on your return. Michael Elmore is ready to help you take control of your financial future with no risk. To find out more, give him a call at 270-505-5510. They don't just offer tax preparation. They can be your coach with smart investments. The deadline for filing is approaching fast. Don't wait. Give Studel Financial Services a call at 270-438-2611 or stop by their location at 164 Old Porter Pike Road in Bowling Green. For sports teams to succeed, they need good leaders. Point guards and quarterbacks call the right plays to put their teammates in position to score and lead their teams to victory. Kendall Embry at Embry & Watts CPAs wants to be your team leader when it comes to business and personal accounting services. Kendall is ready to call the right plays to keep you compliant with the IRS and keep some of your hard-earned money in your pocket. Tax season is right around the corner, so stop by his office on Main Street in Morgantown today.
Tell you what, I about got Brady shook up here. I kept changing my mind. Give us two more. No, go ahead and bring us in. Give us two more. Bring us back in. Welcome back, everybody. 23-15 Lady Bears lead on the road here with 6 minutes left in the half at Russellville. We started this one out at the end of the first quarter, 15-2. Lady Panthers went on a 13-point run here in the second quarter and held the Lady Bears to only 8 points in the second. So we get ready for this third quarter. Lady Bears lead by 8. Let's talk about some team stats real quick, or player stats rather. Start with the Lady Panthers. Larisha Cawthorn, the lead scorer for the Lady Panthers most nights and tonight. 7 total points. She spent the majority of the first quarter on the bench after she picked up 2 fouls in the first 2 minutes of this game. So she was scoreless in the first, but picked up 7 total in the second quarter. We'll have to lock that down somehow as we come out of the locker room for the second half. Amaya Collier with 4, Mariah Boyd with 4. But the real news over here for the Lady Panthers is the number of fouls. They've got 10 so far. You got Cawthorn, Mason, Marley and Brinley both with 2. You got Collier, Morris, Long, and Keys. Basically every player they have played except for Jada Poindexter and Madison Kimbrough have picked one up. So a total of 10 fouls so far. It's just foul trouble, best way I can describe it. Lady Bears doing a little bit better than that. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Jenna Phelps with 9 total points so far, the lead scorer for the Bears most nights, and tonight she's beating her average. Usually gets 13.3. She's already picked up 9, so we'll look to see her outscore herself tonight. Taylor Leach has picked up 3 off of 1 Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith 3-point play at the very beginning of the game. Parker Willoughby with 3 as well, 1-for-2 from the strip, up 2. Anne-Marie Skaggs has picked up 1 off a trip to the stripe. She's 1 for 2 tonight. Bailey Moore came in off the bench and picked up 3, all from the charity stripe within about 3 seconds of each other on the clock. She's 3 for 4 tonight. And then Ava Wilson came in off the bench as well, put in some really good minutes for the Lady Bears. She's 2 for 2, ends the half with 2 points. Let's talk about fouls. Ava Wilson, Anne-Marie Skaggs, Kennedy Rice, Parker Willoughby, and Taylor Leach each have 1 foul. Bailey Moore has 2. So a little bit better. We've only got 7 fouls compared to 10 for Lady Panthers, but this could change really quickly coming out in the third quarter. You never know who's going to come out with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder and get a little bit more aggressive. Let's talk about what's coming up in the next few days, though. Tuesday night, ladies will be at home against Hancock County. Me and Coach Allen will be bringing you that one. Friday night will be a doubleheader at home against Grayson County. Girls tip off at 6, boys tip off at 7:30. Highly recommend you try to make it out to that one.
I will be with you Tuesday and Friday as well.
I don't know if I'm going to be there Friday or not. I'm supposed to be doing some traveling, but
then I'll be there.
It may be pushed back, so I might be able to make it. We'll have to see. I had to check in with my boss on that one and find out whether or not I'll be here or not. And when my lovely wife decides, I will let you all know. But the show goes on whether I'm here or not. You'd probably enjoy it better if I wasn't here, to be honest.
I enjoy your company. You're a good audience.
I'm a good audience?
Yes.
I don't know what that means about my commentating, but we'll take it from there. All right, 2:40 left to go in this halftime. We're going to take a quick break. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Before you cheer on your Bears, stop by your hometown IGA to get everything you need from an assortment of favorite chips, drinks, and a great selection of meat items, including IGA Choice Angus Beef and an array of your favorite brands of hot dogs and brats. You'll find it all and much more at IGA. Located on South Main Street in Morgantown. Go Bears!
Your State Farm insurance agent, Baker Gardner, is ready for another season of BCHS Sports. Baker is also ready to help you with insurance for your home, car, or life. Affordable, reliable insurance from State Farm is backed by one of America's most trusted names, with hometown service always just a phone call away. Good luck, Bears, and remember, like a good neighbor, Baker Gardner is there. Give Baker Gardner and his staff a visit at 219 South Main Street in front of the post office, or give them a call at 270-526-5582. Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1970, Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1970,
Decided she was going to go for that one. She committed. They both go to the ground. Team first of the half.
That's going to send Collier to the line.
Number 14, Jenna Phelps. The line shooting 2 shots.
Collier shoots 50% from the stripe so far this season. 50% tonight as well, as she gets set now for her first shot.
Thought we learned our lesson with giving the stats early.
Hey, what?
Thought we learned our lesson on giving the stats early. First shot is up, and it's good. Now let's see if Nick Hott has once again brought about us a wrath of bad luck.
Percentages matter over the course of the game, not just one trip to the stripe.
They definitely matter when you give them before the shots are taken. I'll give you that. Nick Hott has once again brought a wrath of bad luck as both shots are good for that 50% shooter. Taylor Leach is going to bring it across the timeline. Survey the defense. She's looking to get Jenna Phelps open. She's going to pass over to Phelps on the wing. She's going to drive in, get fouled, no call. Russellville's going to come away with it. Collier ahead, goes up for 2, fouled by Anne-Marie Skaggs. And that's going to send, once again, Collier to the line. As you are familiar with her percentage already, so there's no need to restate it.
She's 4 for 6 tonight. 7-12 on the clock, 23-7. Lady Bears still lead.
First one's up. It's good.
Bailey Moore coming in for Jenna Phelps.
23-18, Bears lead.
Second shot. It's up. Off the front of the rim, no good.
Put back by
Cawthorn.
Twice, three times. And finally, Parker Willoughby comes away with the rebound. She's going to get Taylor Leach to set up the offense.
You can't give Cawthorn that many opportunities. She's going to convert them here in a minute if we keep letting her try.
That's right. Taylor Leach out to Bailey Wing on the Bailey Moore on the wing. She goes up for a shot blocked by Cawthorn. Collier has it. She's going to drive in, back it out, drive in again against Anne-Marie Skaggs and draw a foul.
It's going to be Skaggs' third, and all 3 of hers have come that exact same way. She has been able to draw the charge at least once tonight, but that is going to send Collier back to the line now for a third time in this third quarter. 23-18 with 6:41 left to go.
Bears already with 3 fouls on the half. As Collier lines up her first shot. It's up, and it's good.
Re-entering the Lady Bears, number 44, Ava Wilson.
Ava Wilson coming in for Kennedy Rice.
Trying to be a good color commentary for you here, Brady.
I know. Collier, second shot up, and it's good. Russellville's cut the lead to 3 from 20 as the Bears set up their offense. Taylor Leach over to Bailey Moore on the wing. She's looking to get Parker Willoughby open, but she's going to drive it in, get it to Parker Willoughby at the top of the key.
Willoughby got away with the walk there.
Out to Taylor Leach for three. It's no good. Bailey Moore comes away with it. She's getting it in to Parker Willoughby on the block. She's going to take it out to the three-point stripe. Go back to set up some offense here for the Bears.
6:10 left to go, 23-20 as the Lady Bears come back at it.
On the wing. She's going to drive in, go up for two. No good. Out of bounds.
It's going to be Lady Panthers ball. 6:03 left to go, 23-20. In this third quarter, brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education. Russellville's fans starting to chatter a little bit more.
It's going to be Lady Bears basketball.
No, it's Russell. What are they doing?
They called it Lady Bears basketball. Interesting. Okay, Parker Willoughby gets it into Anne-Marie Skaggs, out to Taylor Leach on the wing. She's going to try to get it into Ava Wilson. It's going to go out of bounds. They're going to call that out on Butler County, which it was.
Cawthorn doesn't want to be the one to check it in, as the Lady Bears are setting up a press here.
Reentering for Lady Panthers, number 15, Brindley Mason.
Brindley Mason comes in now. Kilby Long takes a seat. Anne-Marie Skaggs takes a seat. Jenna Phelps comes back in. Under 6 minutes now.
Number 3, Maya Call, you're going to bring it across the timeline.
Pressure immediately backs off.
Boyd gets it down to Cawthorn, who gets it stolen by Bailey Moore. Taylor Leach in the paint. Bailey Moore's going to get it at the wing, or to Jenna Phelps further off the wing. Out to Taylor Leach in the corner, up for three, and it's good.
Huge three-point play. Brought to you by Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith.
30-second timeout called by the Bears. We're going to keep it right here.
I about came unglued here for a second because they put those 3 points on Russellville's side of the scoreboard, but they backed them off pretty quick. Now it's 26-20.
Little confusion a second ago as an out-of-bounds call. Not sure exactly what happened.
Yeah, and from time to time you'll get this. They were trying to signal that it was Russellville's ball, but Russellville's fans were losing it because they were still paying attention to the signaling from the first half. We've switched sides here. So when the ref pointed in one direction, Russellville thought, okay, that means it's their ball, not ours. And then the refs actually changed their decision, pointed the other direction, and the Russellville fans lost it, and the bench lost it a little bit more. But they got the call, figured out. Lady Bears inbounded the ball and immediately went back out of bounds with it, and it became Russellville's ball. Crisis averted. 5.5 left, 26-20. Everybody happy and everybody playing ball.
That's right.
Brady will have to tell you soon about his barbecue adventures this evening at our next timeout.
I don't think that's necessary. Collier is going to bring the ball up for Russellville. She's going to pick up both Jenna Phelps and Taylor Leach at the half-court stripe. Tries to get a pass to number 2, Boyd, into Cawthorn. Goes up for 2, and it's good.
A 7-point streak here for Lady Panthers. It's now 26-22 in this third quarter. They went into the half 15 points.
Over to Jenna Phelps on the wing. She's going to drive in, go up for 2. No good. Rebound by Parker Willoughby. Sorry, I'm trying to get my names in my head. She's going to set up the offense for the Bears.
Give him
out to Taylor Leach on the wing.
Give him some grace. I put him on the spot for this play
Parker Willoughby on the opposite wing. She's fouled. No call. Russellville's going to get the ball. Collier facing off against Bailey Moore. She tries to draw the charge, but Collier puts up 2.
Good Euro step there by Collier to bring it within 2 points now. We have gone from 15-2 to end the first half, or first quarter. Ended up with a 20-point lead. Now it's down to 2.
They're going to call a foul on number 2. That's Maya Boyd, her first. Team's first on the half.
Boyd's going to take a seat. And we're going to have
Ava Wilson is also going to take a seat. Kennedy Rice is back in for the Bears.
Keys came in for Russellville. 4.5 to go.
Taylor Leach has it top of the key. She takes it around to the wing, out to Bailey Moore in the corner, back out to Taylor Leach on the wing. Fakes a 3. She's going to get it back to Bailey Moore. She's going to try to drive in. Get it out to Taylor Leach at the top of the key. Batted out by Russellville. Taylor Leach comes away with it. She's going to try to get it back to Bailey Moore, top of the key, out to Parker Willoughby on the wing. She's going up for three. It's batted around. Jenna Phelps comes away with it, puts it up for two.
Whoa! Hard physical contact here by Mason. Lucky we're not looking at a technical. They're going to call Mason on the foul. She's saying Jenna Phelps came down and hit her in the head. It was an incidental contact there by Phelps. Mason took it personal and started shoving.
Phelps' first shot is up, no good.
Coach Hayden having a conversation with Mason saying shake it off and get back in there, pay attention, and move it.
Second shot's good for that final finish trip to the stripe by Jenna Phelps. 27-24 Bears lead as Cawthorn's going to take this ball up, go up for two. No good. Rebound recovered by Russellville. Put up for two again. Bailey Moore comes away with it. As Taylor Leach is going to get it ahead to Jenna Phelps, who's going to go up for two, and it's good.
3:45 on the clock, 29-24.
Gets into 15. And stolen by Kennedy Rice as Parker Willoughby's going to bring it across the court. Long pass to Jenna Phelps. She's going to get it to Taylor Leach, who fumbles it but recovers. And she's going to take it up, set up the offense.
3:30.
Parker Moore, Parker Willoughby out to Bailey Moore on the wing, into Kennedy Rice inside the three-point line. Back out to Parker Willoughby. Taylor Leach on the wing with a three, no good. Bailey Moore knocks it up in the air. Russellville comes away with it.
Russellville fighting with their own players for the ball.
Collier is going to drive in and draw a foul on the shot. But she's going to get that and one opportunity.
We're going to call Parker Willoughby on this, her second.
Number 20, Parker Willoughby, at the line for one shot. Amaya Collier.
Collier putting up 9 points in this quarter so far.
She has just set off. And I will say I've noticed a difference in our defense. We're not double teaming her the way we were in that first quarter.
And one opportunity is good for Collier.
And we got a timeout here. I think they're going to take a full.
Full timeout. Called by the Lady
We're going to take one as well. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Parkway Cars and Tires offers the best prices and service on tires, brakes, and vehicles. Super low interest rates means lower monthly payments, warranties, and much more. Parkway also offers 2- and 4-wheel alignment. With over 30 years at the same location, you can visit them at 1774 South Main Street in Morgantown, online at parkwaycarsandtires.net, or give them a call at 526-5732.
Welcome back to some Lady Bears basketball as they're taking on the Russellville Panthers, Lady Panthers, 29-27 in this third quarter of play. Brought to you by the Butler County Board of Education.
That is right.
As
just a quick update on
Butler County sports are, in a way, brought to you by Butler County Board of Education.
Ever since they started.
Yep.
We got 3:10 on the clock in this third quarter. We're going to bring you some updates on some upcoming games. Tuesday night, girls at home against Hancock County. And then Friday night, a doubleheader. Coach Mark Allen and maybe me on that call. I just invited you to share more information, Brady. There's been a barbecue incident tonight. Apparently there was some really good barbecue in Bowling Green is what I've heard.
There is. Sonny's Barbecue in Bowling Green. Fantastic. And that's
they're not a sponsor or anything. We're just,
Good
we had an
food.
experience.
If they'd like to sponsor us, of course, we'd welcome that. Taylor Leach gets the ball out to Parker Willoughby on the wing as she's facing off against, I cannot see who that is, but she's going to keep it right there.
No, that is.
As she gets it over to Taylor Leach, almost stolen, out to Anne-Marie on the opposite wing. She's picked up her dribble, and they're going to call her for a walk.
I'll tell you what, when you've got a Maya Cawthorn, or Larisha Cawthorn rather, right there in your face, it's not shocking that you walk every now and then. 2:47 left, 29-27, Lady Bears only lead by 2 after losing a 20-point lead early in the second quarter.
Collier's going to get double teamed before the half-court stripe. Gets it over to Mason, into Cawthorn. She's going to go up for 2.
Lots of contact, no call.
Is the case. She's going to, Bears going to knock it out of bounds. As Russellville is looking for someone to inbounds the ball.
I'll do it. They got keys in there to do it.
Cawthorn back to Mason. Cawthorn up at the wing, and she's going to take it around, get it out to is that Mason as well?
That's Keys.
That's Keys. She's going to get fouled.
Keys, Mason, and Mason, it's really hard to tell their numbers just from where we're sitting tonight. So keep mixing them up.
Foul is on Kennedy Rice as Jalen Keys is going to take 2 shots.
First shot is up. Off the back of the rim, off the front of the rim, and in. Keys' first point of the night. And she gets set for her second shot.
Chance to tie the ball game.
It's up.
Shot's up.
No good.
Good. But the 21 comes away with it for Russellville. Kennedy Rice recovers the rebound. And Parker Willoughby is going to bring the ball across the half-court stripe. She's going to take it to the wing. And drive in, gets Kennedy Rice in the corner. Back out to Parker Willoughby. She's going to take it up. Get it to Taylor Leach up top. She's getting into Jenna Phelps in the paint. She's going to get fouled. They're going to call that foul on
Morris.
That's her second.
Excuse me.
Team's third on the half. As Jenna Phelps is going to inbound the ball to Anne-Marie Skaggs. She's going to
foul on the shot.
She's going to say that she was fouled by, looks like,
Jordan Morris.
Okay. I thought, just by who the ref pointed at, it was going to be on Cawthorn.
Coach Hayden having a word with the ref. They're trying to say she couldn't have been shooting, but she was. She gets 2 shots. So what happened was, as soon as Anne-Marie got a hold of the ball, she immediately threw it up in the air because she knew she was going to get some heavy contact. So it was a smart heads-up play by Anne-Marie to take a shot, even though it wasn't a great one. But she got fouled, and now she gets to go to the line for a chance at 2. First shot, no good in this final finish trip to the stripe. 29-28. Looking to try to separate this by a field goal if she can.
Second shot's no good. As Cawthorn's going to bring the ball up for Russellville. Over to Collier. She's going to stumble a little bit. Collier's got it again. Cawthorn as it gets it over to Mason as it's hit out of bounds by the Bears. And fix our scoreboard camera here. Okay, Cawthorn up to Collier for 3. No good. Rebound's going to come away to Russellville. It's Cawthorn. Back out to Collier from the top. That's Mason, or number 15.
Woo! 3-point basket by
Ridley Mason on the board now with 3.
Russellville takes the lead 31-29 as Taylor Leach is at the top, setting up some offense for the Lady Bears. She's going to get over to Kennedy Rice on the wing. Back out to Taylor Leach. Going to drive out, give it to Parker Willoughby on the opposite wing. She's going to dribble around. Covered heavy by Collier. Anne-Marie Skaggs is going to get it over in the corner. Taylor Leach up for 2.
And it's in there. Whew. That was getting dicey. Tie ball game.
Left to go in this ball game. In this third quarter. Sorry. Whew. Collier is going to take her time crossing that half-court stripe. Lady Bears are in a man-to-man defense.
Yeah, they're not stretching it, though. They're keeping it close. Now, Anne-Marie's coming out a little bit now. She's going to try to put some pressure on Collier. She's trying to get some instructions from Coach Belcher. She's going to come out and guard Collier, but Collier can move, so Collier's going to get it away from her.
Looks like the Bears are double teaming Mason as Collier comes away with the pass. She's going to go up for 2. No good. Rebound recovered by Russellville, batted around by the Bears. And she's going to draw a foul. Looks like that foul is going to be on number 3, Anne-Marie Skaggs. That's her fourth.
Foul on Lady Bears, number 3, Anne-Marie Skaggs.
Number 15, Brinley Mason, is going to take a trip to the free throw line. Tied ball game, 31-31.
And that's a frustrating foul. Mason wasn't really in good range to shoot. The shot didn't look like it was going in, but And Marie didn't know that from where she sat, so she just guarded her.
First shot's up, and it's good.
(32-31) with 20 seconds left in the third quarter.
Second shot is up. And the Bears come away with the rebound. The shot was no good. Taylor Leach has 15 seconds. Set up a play for the Lady Bears out to Kennedy Rice on the wing.
10.
Into Jenna Phelps in the paint. Out to Parker Willoughby on the corner in the block. And she takes it out to the wing to Taylor Leach.
3.
Into Jenna Phelps. She's going to put it up for 2. No good. Russellville's going to come away with it.
All right, 32-31, Russellville. They've gotten ahead here on us. This is the same thing that happened when we played them in December and we came back and won by 2. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students on and off the field and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time.
Hey, indeed. It is 8 minutes on the clock here as we get ready for this fourth quarter. Brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. Brady has to take a quick break, but he'll be back shortly. 32-31, Lady Panthers lead here. Oh, Brady ran out of his shoes trying to get out of here, so he had to stop, put those back on. And we'll see if he makes it back before the game is over. So, interesting story here so far. Lady Bears have come out first quarter 15 points to 2 by Lady Panthers. Second quarter, Lady Panthers outscored the Lady Bears 13-8. Third quarter, they've outscored the Lady Bears 17-8. If the Lady Bears want to stay competitive in this one, now is the time to turn on the jets. Put your foot down on the pedal and go. Anne-Marie Skaggs is still in the game with 4 fouls. In for the Lady Bears, we've got Skaggs, Phelps, Rice, Willoughby, and Leach, the starting 5. As Leach brings it across the timeline, she's going to go up against, she's going to kick it out to Anne-Marie Skaggs. Skaggs fires it up top to Willoughby. Willoughby's going to drive down into the wing and bring it back out. Finds Anne-Marie as she's trapped. Anne-Marie gets it up top to Leach for 3. No good. Kennedy Rice on the rebound on the right wing, gets it up top to Leach. Leach going to bring it just inside. Ball is tipped. Goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Lady Bears ball, I believe. Yep, Lady Bears going to inbound it under their own basket. Phelps goes in to check this one in. Lady Bears going to have to get open quick and get a shot off here. Goes up top to Leach. Leach almost pulls up for a 3-point. She thinks about it, drives inside and gives it out to Phelps, who fakes a 3, drives it around into the elbow, puts one up for 2, no good. Collier comes down with it on the rebound. She's got ahead. Only Phelps between her and the basket. She drives just inside of 3-point range, shoots no good. Cawthorn comes down with a rebound, puts it back for 2. 34-31, Lady Panthers lead, 7:10 on the clock. Leach brings it across the circle. Gets it down left side to Kennedy Rice. Rice gets it up top to Leach. They're just going to spread out this 2-3, but it's not really having to move that much. Rice for 3, no good. Willoughby cleans it up on the right side, gets it up top to Leach. Leach down in the corner to Rice. She fires one off, no good. Phelps on the rebound. And we have got a foul, and I heard the ref call 2 shots. Who's this on? This is going to go against Jordan Morris, her 4th.
I've got 2 for Carter. Gotcha, okay.
That's all you got. It's been pretty quiet since you were gone, Brady. Lady Bears, no, they didn't give them 2 shots. Lady Bears come in to bring this one back in. Parker Willoughby has it, going to drive inside the lane, tries to shoot, it gets blocked, she gets fouled. And that might be it for Jordan Morris. Based upon the look on, no. 31? There isn't a 31.
21.
What is he doing? He called 31. What's he doing? Oh, he said, let me see your jersey. It's 21. Okay. She's done. That is her 5th. And she's going to take a seat. Mason checks in for her. Phelps inbounds the ball. What happened? I don't don't even know what the foul was, but Keys picked up another one. Did she touch Phelps on the inbound?
No, she pushed.
Oh, it was a
off
push.
The ball.
They're still pushing. He ain't called it. Leach drives it up inside for two. Bounces in and out. Russellville loses it out of bounds, but they don't call it. Comes back in for a jump ball. And everybody wants it to be a reach on Parker Willoughby. It's not. This is going to get chippy real quick. Russellville fans getting real vocal. 34-31, Russellville leads with 6:30 left to go. Grant, be ready on that camera in case a fight breaks out. We'll make sure to get it all on film for posterity.
Legal reasons.
Sure. Collier has it. He's going to bring it across the timeline. Gets it ahead now to number 23, Keys, who tries to fire it down to Kilby Long. It goes out of bounds. And there's everybody in this stadium except for the Bears fans are saying they touched it, they touched it. They did not. It is Lady Bears ball. 6:23 left to go. All right, here we go. Gets it into Taylor Leach. Leach going to walk it across the timeline, and I'm going to get a sip of a drink while she does.
She's going to get it out to Kennedy Rice on the wing. Kennedy Rice is up for three. It's good.
I need to take a sip of a drink more often.
Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, three-point play.
34-34 with 6:03 left to go. Collier drives inside, loses it. Cawthorn goes up, puts in two. Kennedy Rice is going to get called here.
Count the basket for Cawthorn. Fouls on the Lady Bears, number 24, Kennedy Rice. Shooting one shot.
Or third.
Cawthorn will shoot one for the and one opportunity. Rice was trying to turn that into a charge, so she took a hard fall, but picked up the foul anyway. 2-point game. Cawthorn looking to make it a 3-point game, and she does. 37-34. Leach brings it across the timeline, immediately double teamed and tomahawked by Collier, no call. And here we go. We've got a foul by Brindley Mason, number 15, who's got some words for the ref. That was a payback foul for Phelps earlier. The coach is going to pull Mason and send in Boyd. Phelps struggling as she gets to the line. She took a hard hit to the face on that one. That should have been a technical. 5:49 left to go, 37-34. Phelps' first shot is up, no good on the 1-and-1. Cawthorn on the rebound. Cawthorn going to drive it all the way down and put up two. We got a timeout here. Jenna Phelps was trying to figure things out. Ref's going to call a timeout and let Phelps take a seat, so it's going to be not really a timeout, just a chance for them to change personnel, and Bailey Moore's going to come in now. Leach has it, gets it over here to Parker Willoughby on the left side. Jenna Phelps looks okay, just needs a breather. She'll be back in here before we know it. Back over on the right side to Bailey Moore. Skip pass over to Parker Willoughby is lost to Mariah Boyd for Russellville. Boyd goes inside the lane, shoots up for two, no good. Cleaned up by Kennedy Rice. She's getting heavy pressure to get that pass out. Leach goes all the way inside, gets it back out to Bailey Moore for three, no good. Cleaned up by number 23, Keys. On the pass to Cawthorn, there is a jump ball. This has gotten into be a physical, aggressive game very, very quickly. Lots of chirping coming from Russellville to the refs. Will not shock me if that gets out of hand. And it is. There we go. We got an ejection by three Russellville fans who aren't moving. They're like, I'm not leaving. You picking that up? Okay. Let's see what we get. We've got a school administrator saying you're going to have to go. I want you out of here, and they're not moving. Now this is going to get interesting if they refuse to leave. That's going to cost Russellville's team if they don't go. And they are refusing. So Ref is having a conversation with a couple more school administrators coming over here. Normally I would say let's go to break, but let's hang out because this could be resolved very quickly. Maybe not. We will see as we're getting an extended timeout here. 5 minutes left to go in the game. In the fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. The refs have ordered 3 Russellville fans out of the building, and they are refusing to leave. All right, what do we got? I'm really glad we're not calling the game from that side right now. Butler County fans are starting to yell at them too. We probably need to stay out of this because I guarantee the administrators and the officials will resolve this one way or the other, because once they tell them, you know, this is going to cost the team if you don't go, then they're going to go. It just takes a minute. Here's the thing, though. The officials will not continue the game, and if they've ejected someone, they will not continue this game with those people still in the building. Okay, what have we got going on? All right, we got one person who's decided to go. And a couple more are starting to move now. And, you know, you hate to see this when the fans try to take a sporting match between two teams full of kids and turn it into being about them instead. Takes everything away from the hard work these players have put in to bring this back from a 20-point deficit to now where it is, where they're in a 5-point lead. And this could cost your team heavily. You keep this up, they'll call a technical on that team, and then our team gets a shot at points. You don't want to see this cost your team. Gosh, this is frustrating. All right, one more Russellville fan apparently refusing to leave. I don't know. But the refs are satisfied that the trouble is over, so they will resume play. Lady Bears have the basketball. Bailey Moore to inbound it under the Lady Bears basket. It is a 5-point game, 39-34. Lady Panthers lead. Bailey Moore gets it into Taylor Leach. Leach over to Willoughby. To Moore on the right wing. She's going to bring it up top and fire across the court to Taylor Leach. Almost stolen. She's fouled by Collier. And that's going to send Leach to the line. Team 8 on Collier's second. Leach will shoot one in the bonus here. And the volume in here has reduced, but it's honestly gotten kind of ominous now. Leach's first shot is up and in. Second shot as she gets set, goes up.
Right in.
Money, successful final finish trip to the stripe. I really hope that the behavior from the stands doesn't start to make its way down onto the court between the players. It's already been a little chippy, but they seem to have settled down. Mariah Boyd has it. Stolen by Leach. Mariah Boyd recovers it. Drives just inside of 3-point range. I have no idea why she shot from there, but Bailey Moore recovers. Gets it to Taylor Leach. Leach is going to run into Collier, who gets called for a foul. But I'll tell you what, I don't care what's happening in those Russellville stands. Taylor Leach stuck her hand out to pick Collier up off that floor, and Collier took her hand and got up. Sportsmanship on both sides. The chippiness is not making its way down here. I don't really like what's going on in those Russellville stands, but the refs will handle that. Leach, first shot is up and in. I know it seems like I've been talking a lot more about that than the basketball game, but quite frankly, they're making themselves the scene here and have stopped the game already once for this. Anyway, Leach, second shot is up and in. Here we go. We can talk basketball now. They get it ahead to Cawthorn. Cawthorn is going to be met at half court by Anne Marie, who has already got 4 fouls. She's going to have to be careful here. She doesn't foul. Cawthorn loses it to Collier, who shoots, picks up her own rebound, brings it back out to 3-point range, gets it now to Morris. Correction, Keys.
They're going to call that foul on Parker Willoughby, her third.
Fouls on the Lady Bears, number 20, Parker Willoughby.
It's going to send Keys to the line for 2. .358 left to go, 39-38. Lady Panthers with a 1-point lead here. Make it a 2-point. As Keys' first shot is up and in. She's now 2 for 3 on the night. As Keys gets set for her second with 3:58 left to go, she just rings all your steals. Collier goes up to shoot. Shot is blocked. Recovered by Cawthorn for 2. And it's now 43-48. Lady Bears starting to lose it in this one. 2:55 left to go. They've still got time to turn it around. Taylor Leach drives into the lane for 2 on the Euro step, no good. And Marie Skaggs goes up to shoot, is fouled. Fouls on Keys.
Fouls on the Lady Panthers, number 23, Taylor Keys, her third, team's 10th.
Her third, team 10th. So we're now in the double bonus. Doesn't really matter. It was a shooting foul. And Marie Skaggs is going to get set at the line here. Shot is up. No good.
Re-entering for the Lady Panthers, number 15, Brindley Mason. Re-entering for the Lady Bears, number 14,
Jenna Phelps coming in for Parker Willoughby, who's going to take a seat. Brindley Mason came in. Mariah Boyd takes a seat as well. Skaggs gets set in her second. She's taking her time. There is a lane violation and no call, but Skaggs' shot went in. It's the second time we've seen that tonight. It's gone both ways, so we'll just call it even. Cawthorn has it across the line, 2:40, 43-39. Russellville leads. Cawthorn drives inside, puts it up, no good. Cleaned up by Keys. She puts it up, no good. Timeout. Lady Bears.
Full timeout charge for the Lady Bears.
We're going to take a full one. We're going to take one, too. Stay with us. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Bobby Smith and his staff at Farm Bureau stand by the sports teams of Butler County. If you're looking for a premium in vehicle, home, or life, check out the competitive and comprehensive rates Bobby Smith and Lily Moore can get you. Their years in the business can help you have peace of mind when shopping around for the best rate for your family. Give Bobby a call at 270-526-3210 to see how he can protect you and your family.
Welcome back, everybody. 43-39 Lady Panthers lead here in Russellville over the Lady Bears by 4 points. We have got close to 2 minutes left. I'm waiting for the last 12 seconds of this timeout to come off the clock so I know for sure. But we are close to 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter, brought to you by the Essentials Insurance Group. We have had some extracurricular activity from the Russellville fans in this fourth quarter. There has resulted in some ejections. But we are back to the game now. And I will say it has settled down out there on the court. It was getting pretty chippy and choppy before that, but it has slowed down. We had some of those hands coming in and just whacking people. But 2:29 left on the clock. What are you laughing at, Brady?
It's a Jones-Cousins thing.
What, chippy and choppy?
No. We'd never make fun of
I figured that's y'all's nicknames, chippy and choppy. One to my left, one to my right. Bailey Moore brings it across the line. Gets it over here to Jenna Phelps on the right wing on the deep outside here. She drives it inside, gives it to Taylor Leach for 3. No good. And it goes out of bounds. It is going to be Lady Panthers ball. Keys going to check this one in. Lady Bears looking to press. They're going to give them some trouble on the inbound here. Leach sticking to Cawthorn. Leach falls. Cawthorn runs. She brings it back out up top. A delay on that button. Parker Willoughby has it up at the top. Over on the left to Kennedy Rice. Back up top to Jenna Phelps. We're trying to spread this 2-3 out, having trouble with it, but they're going to get Kennedy Rice some space for a 3. It goes out of bounds on the shot. No good. Under a minute now, 43-39. Tinsley Belcher coming back in for Kennedy Rice. And Bailey Moore coming back in for Jenna Phelps. Keys gets it into Cawthorn. Cawthorn had a push, no call. She gets a screen in the backcourt. Gets it over now to Collier. Timeout. Coach Hayden. They're going to take a full. We're going to take one, too. You got 46 seconds left to go. 43-39, Lady Panthers lead. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
Morgantown Bank and Trust knows what being on the home team is all about. Since 1880, Morgantown Bank and Trust has been serving the people of Butler County. And since 1976, we've been a part of every WLBQ broadcast of Butler County High School athletics. As your only home-owned independent bank, we want to be a pillar of the community. And we work hard every day to give you exceptional professional service from people you know and trust. Good luck, Bears, from Morgantown Bank and Trust. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
And welcome back to the Lady Bears basketball. I want to take just a second and go over some of our other sponsors that might not get mentioned tonight, so we'll go through that quickly. State Farm agent Baker Gardner, Parkway Cars and Tires, Double E Vending, Hardee's of Morgantown, Smith Funeral Home, Butler County Library, Hawker Insurance, Embry & Watts CPA, Jones Funeral Chapel, Jackson Chiropractic, and Warren RECC. So always good to hit those sponsors, because sometimes, an ad may not play or something like that in the night. We are ever so equally appreciative of all of our sports sponsors.
Yes, we are. We could not do this without them. If you're out and about in town looking for one of the services that any of these folks offer, please go visit them. Let them know you want to keep the radio station on the air covering Butler County sports if you enjoy these broadcasts coming your way. 46.4 on the clock, 43-39. Lady Panthers in the lead, and they're going to check the ball in now. Keys gets it to Cawthorn, who immediately just steps across the timeline with it. And Coach Hayden so frustrated he took a whole timeout to set something up, and they just blow it on the inbound when they run across the half-court line into the backcourt. Parker Willoughby gets it now into Taylor Leach, who brings it across and gets it over to Phelps. Phelps to Tinsley Belcher. It's punched out by Kilby Long on a skip pass over to Parker Willoughby, and she loses it. Cawthorn has it now, trying to get it across the court. They are going to call Tinsley Belcher with her first. That is going to send Cawthorn to the line. Not what we want this late in this one. Belcher's first, team ninth for the Lady Bears. Cawthorn's going to get a 1-and-1 opportunity here, her first shot as she gets set.
She's been lights out on the night from the three-point line.
She missed one in the second quarter. I got her for 3 for 4 in the first half. And
yes, you're right. Sorry.
First shot is up, and it's in. So Coach Hayden pulling both of his players off of the guard for the rebound. He said, just get back down there and play defense. Cawthorn's second shot is up and in. Looks like he knew something. Maybe knew that Cawthorn shot pretty well. And we got a stoppage in play. And they are fixing the clock, I believe. I think they started the clock a little too early on this one, and ref is fixing that. Russellville fans giving him a hard time for fixing it, but he's doing it.
Can't start the clock till the player touches the ball in bounds.
Here we go. 3 seconds, but those 3 seconds may matter as tight as this game is. 45-39, 29 seconds now on the clock. All right, Lady Bears finally check it in now. Get it to Taylor Leach. She's going to bring it across the timeline with 26 seconds left to go. Pulls up, fakes a three, gives it over to Tinsley Belcher for three. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith, three-point play by Tinsley Belcher. 42-45. I'll tell you what, a timeout. They're having to fix the clock. 0.4 seconds rolled off of it, but he's told them put. Lady Bears are going to take a full timeout. And we're going to have to fix this clock. It's got 12 seconds on it. Now it's got a minute for this timeout. We're going to keep it right here because the Lady Bears are going to come back in and set something up. They have to go full court and hit a three in 12 seconds. 12 seconds is all we've got. All right. Brady, we got our shooters in.
That we do.
Who do you put shooting this one tonight?
I am going to put
in. You tell me who you would put in.
Who would I put in?
To shoot this.
To shoot this,
You need a 3-point basket.
let me look down here.
You're checking your stat sheet.
That's the wrong stat. I would put in, I'm going to say Taylor Leach.
I would agree with you, and here's why. There's something that's not on the stat sheet. Taylor Leach has a 20% three-point percentage. The reason that she has a 20% is because she has attempted 55 of them before tonight. It's a volume, it's a numbers game for her. Gets it into Leach. 10 seconds as she brings it across the timeline. She's got to shake Collier. She does. She shoots a three. It's in there. Tie ball game. 5 seconds to go. Lady Bears tied up. Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith. 3-point play. And we all got to stop and clap now. That's amazing.
I lost my headset on that jump.
I lost my mind on that one. Woo! 45 all. 5 seconds left, and we've got a timeout on the floor, a full minute timeout, as Coach Hayden has to come up with something now to either draw a foul or get a 2-point play here. And based upon the way the Lady Bears have been able to avoid fouls for most of this, I think that they will try. Coach Belcher is down here giving some instructions, and she's even giving physical instructions. She is showing the distance that she wants our players to keep from theirs, the guard that she wants them to put up. They're not going to get close to the basket in 5 seconds. All we have to do is prevent a 3-point here.
That's right.
And don't let anybody get open. Avoid the 3-point, don't let anybody get open. Easy for me to say with my fat behind up here behind a headset.
High, high energy.
Oh, man. And you notice it's gotten eerily quiet in here again.
Yes, once again.
This was one of the loudest places in the county, I'll imagine, when we were down by about 5 points about minutes ago. We got 5 seconds of ball left to play. Anything can happen in 5 seconds on a basketball court, but right now it's a tie ball game. Lady Bears could recover this and put it back in for the win. Nothing could happen and we could go into overtime. We don't get paid overtime for that, Brady, just so as you know. All right, they get it to Cawthorn on the inbound play. She's got 4 seconds. They are going to call Jenna Phelps with a foul. That should have been a charge.
Foul on the Lady Bears, number 14, Jenna Phelps. On the line for 2
Phelps
shots.
is having a tough time after that one. That was a charge as sure as I'm sitting here. All right, Cawthorn going to go to the line. Tie ball game. 3 seconds to go. Cawthorn gets set. Her shot is up. No good. All right. Coach Hayden is telling he was telling his players to get back and away from this one. I don't think he wants to do that now. 3 seconds left. Cawthorn gets set for her second shot. If she misses this, we're going into overtime. She does not. It is 46-45. They get it into Parker Willoughby. 3 seconds to go. She's just stalling here, and the Lady Bears lose by 1 point. She tried to get it ahead to Leach. She forgot how much time was on the clock, and that's that. 46-45. Man, that was a tough loss. Lady Bears put in the effort on this one tonight, fought hard, and came up short in the last 3 seconds of this one. All right, stay with us. We're going to bring you the post-game show here in just a moment. You're listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WLBQ.
When the unexpected happens and leaves your car bent and broken, let the folks at Final Finish help. They can handle almost any repair, from the family sedan to a tractor trailer. Final Finish also provides ceramic and color coating. Final Finish can make your car look and sound great when going and cheering on the sports programs of Butler County. When the unexpected happens, leave it to Final Finish to make your car like new again. When you have vending needs, you need to call Double E Vending. They're family-owned and locally owned, full-service vending company. They established themselves in 1972 to offer their vending services to the community that they've been serving for over 40 years. Whatever vending service is required, Double E has a full line to cover anything you could want. Give them a call at 270-791-5414 to see how they can service you today. 270-791-5414. Double E Vending wants to thank the community choosing vending needs for the last 40-plus years. Delta Faucet Company of Morgantown knows about teamwork. Our team takes pride in manufacturing the best faucets and plumbing fixtures for one of the world's most recognized and trusted brands. Delta Faucet has a long relationship with Morgantown and Butler County and feels that one of the company's biggest assets is the committed, dedicated workforce from Butler County. Visit DeltaFaucetCompany.com to apply. Delta is proud to support the sports teams and students of Butler County and proud to be located in Morgantown. Has your car been damaged by a deer, ditch, or distracted driver? If so, Chad's Record Service and Body Shop can help get your car back on the road. The pros at Chad's are licensed and insured and will work with your insurance company to make your car like new again. Chad's also offers 24-hour record service, so when the unexpected happens, you won't be stranded on the side of the road. Call Chad's for a free estimate at 270-526-4005. And remember to request Chad's the next time you need a tow. The athletes aren't the only stars in the Butler County school system. Butler County students excel at everything from bridge building to building rockets. Our bands and choirs are consistently some of the best in the entire state. Graduates from our Advanced Technology Center are ready to join the workforce with in-demand skills. And scholarship awards are at an all-time high for BCHS graduates. The Butler County Board of Education is proud of our students, on and off the field, and reminds you that they're committed to success, one student at a time. The post-game show is brought to you by Dairy Queen of Beaver Dam. Whatever you're craving, Dairy Queen can serve.
4 on the night for her. And Marie Skaggs put up 1 on a trip to the stripe in the first half, and then put up 1 on a trip to stripe in the second half. Ends the night with 2 for 6 from the line. Kennedy Rice, 5 total on the night, including a Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith 3-point play. Jenna Phelps, number 14, with 12 points on the night, 3 for 6 from the stripe. Got, I'm not going to say injured, but had just a rough night. Took some bad falls, and she had to spend a little bit more time on the bench in the second half than would have made us all comfortable, but it's what it is. And then number 1, Taylor Leach, your IGA hometown player of the game tonight. 15 total points, 12 of those in the second half, 2 of them off of Kentucky Farm Bureau agent Bobby Smith 3-point plays. That last one that she made was clutch. We were down by 3, tied us up, left only 5 seconds on the clock. She was 4 for 4 from the stripe, and she's going to walk away with your player of the game honors for the evening. Make sure you tune in Tuesday night and Friday night. Actually, Friday night, try to prioritize coming to the game over listening to it. The Lady Bears are having a heck of a season, folks. They are 9-3 right now. Excuse me, 9-4. And they don't have the attendance at their games that the boys do generally, and that's just the way things go. A Saturday night game like this, I understand that, but for Friday night, make sure you make it out to that girls' game. Tip off at 6, boys at 7:30. That has been the ball game. Brady, anything to add before we hit the road, Jack?
I do want to mention the Green River Feed Mill play of the game by Tinsley Belcher.
That's right.
Who put up a 3-point shot that put us within 3 and made
kept us in this one.
Yeah, kept us in this one, made it possible for Taylor Leach to tie up the game.
That's right.
And so it's always good to mention that, throw that in, because like you said, we don't get to mention that. And truth be told, I forgot it was there last game.
Well, it's hard to do in basketball because it's like, what's a play? But, you know, that right there, there's no doubt that was a play.
I tell you what's a play. Every time Lawson Rice just slam dunks it. I'm going to call that play of the game right there.
We'll get to him Friday night. Until then, Tuesday night we'll call the girls.
That's right.
And be safe going home if you're listening to us on the radio right now. If you're already at home, enjoy your night and have a good rest of your weekend. Everybody stay safe until we see you on Tuesday. You've been listening to 103.5 North, 101.5 South, WL.